Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas in advance to everyone that is on board right now. Right here, place to be on Tikitaka show. Get to sound entertainment.
Yes,
yeah, man.
Ambassador himself.
Yeah, you can see I'm preciously fine, and everything is going smooth, and everything is gyrating like we never gyrated before. You know, from living my life to Rocio to Seti, go to gyrate. You know, we're just gyrating everywhere. You know, I want to first of all say I want to say hi to everyone that has linked up right now. I was watching before the previous artists that just came in from South America, and I saw Onana was in there, my brother Onana, Nayo, the Big Door Entertainment. Then I saw SD Lioness in the house. I saw a lot of people that I couldn't remember their name right now in my head in the house, and I said, wow, may God bless all of you, and it's a beautiful evening, and it's unfortunate that I've been trying to be on this program for a very long time, but I've not had a time because of the protocols, you know, that we are all facing right here in Europe, you know, trying to make ends meet. So I couldn't have time with my recordings, with my video shootings, with the new project coming up again, you know, so many things in my head, and how which I could divide myself into 5. That could have been better, you know. So, but I'm one person in 3 or 4, you know, so it has not been easy with me. So I want to say 2022 is going to be a peaceful year. Let us first of all ask for the grace of God to give us peace, give us love, give us understanding, give us wisdom, then bless us with money so that we can be able to move forward. And we pray 2022, all these protocols we'll be having since 2019 to 2021 is going to end on 31st of December, so that by January 2022, we're going to have a bright new year, bright new world, bright new people, bright new mentality, bright new system, bright new business, and bright new money, you know, because we all need money at this moment.
Yes,
we are broke, man.
Single that we just played now called Jarrett. Believe me, Jarrett is another is in another different level, because I know you always give us hits, but Jarrett just come with a big tone. So I want to ask you, please, can you please shift in for us? What is the idea behind this Jarrett?
Yeah. Actually, like I said before, I came in 2019 with living my life. After some protocols, some personal protocols, I came up with living my life. And after living my life, everything went bad. It was like living my life brought in, I don't know, I'm not going to say living my life brought in the problem, but it was like they were waiting for me to getting that song out so that they will bring in that problem, and that problem just came automatically at the time living my life was ready to get into the street. That was pandemic period 2019, you know. So we started enduring despite that living my life make a very good impact. We started enduring. Then 2000, the same time I couldn't hold on. I gave it 1 year. Then I came up with a Rocio just to get something out, get the point, and also to reach out to my Spanish fans and my reggae fans that CK Wooden is still alive. You get the point. Then after that, I came up with the Osetigo, and Osetigo happened to be a song that summarized living my life, and Osetigo was a song that was defending or projecting exactly what is happening politically from where I come from, Nigeria, originally. You get the point. So Osetigo was making the move, making the waves. Confusion was everywhere. People were abusing everything, internet-wise. People were abusing everything, human rights-wise. People were abusing everything politically. People were abusing everything in every aspect of life, it was abused. So Osetigo was handling that particular aspect of that. All of a sudden, everything started going down. People started realizing their mistakes, Everything started going down. Then I came up with an idea that, okay, I need to get people to gyrate right now. People have to now forget their sorrow. People now have to forget about the difficulties they have passed through in 2 years past. People have to forget about the negativity of life. People have to now, move their life with happiness, with fun, with gyration. You get the point? Why? Because in these 2 years, we've lost over 1 million people. In these past 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, the world has lost over 3 million or 3 million people for these past 2 years. So this time around, the only ideology that I have as an artist to motivate people, to make people to go away from their sorrow, go away from negative thinking, and go away from being how do I describe it? Being out of living, be out of living. I have to motivate them by giving them a sound that's going to make them to dance, that's going to make them activate their brain, going to make them activate their immune system, going to make them activate their, negativity to positivity. So that is what motivated me to do gyrate. So I was now trying to tell all DJs that people want to gyrate, people want to dance, people want to feel fine. People don't want to go in feeling sorrow, feeling bad all the time, thinking, and because it kills. People want to enjoy themselves. People want to dance. DJ, play the music for them to dance. And that is what motivated me to gyrate.
At least we are in Christmas, so let's leave all our sorrows and all our problems behind and let us gyrate this time. Believe me, I love
exactly.
I love
it. Exactly.
I love it. What is your expectation?
Well, one thing about music business is apart from it's being abused at this moment, one thing about show business is you do your thing, do what you know that is good for the society, you bring it out. But unfortunately, it is no more, the entertainment industry is no more handled the way it is being handled before. When we have a division of labor in the entertainment industry, we have producers, we have engineers, we have guitarists, we have the bassists, we have promoters, we have the marketers, we have the distributors, then we have the repertoire managers, then we have what do you call again? What they call them again? Then we have the managers and the public relation agents. It's no more like that now. So this particular time now, because of the internet system, because of the way the Westerners hijacked everything in this world, I'm sorry to say it if they're hearing it, they have to hear it. They hijacked everything that have to do with this world. And people like us that's coming from third world and second world continent didn't even want to reason. We didn't want to know it. We don't want to know it. Why am I saying that is, when you look at when the show business was paying everyone in the world, you have people like Tupac Shakur, people like Snoop Dogg, people like Bob Marley, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown. We have all these artists, Ziggy Marley, you have Eric Donaldson, you have people like T Connection. We have, these are the musicians. They live by their music. They live by the royalties from their music. You get the point? They live by how many copies of records and CDs they sell. The recording company sells. You get the point? But today it's not more like that. Today, the Westerners created what do you call it? Technology. The technology hijacked the entertainment industry. And in that aspect, it is very, very difficult now for you to sell CDs because CDs is no more in vogue. Record is no more in vogue. Now the recording companies are dead. They're gone. They withdrew because they cannot sell again, right? Now, you remember when the recording companies went off, what do you call it? The marketer, this junk marketers in Alaba market, they took over. They started signing artists, started going to China to bring all fake CDs and fake machines to duplicate. So many things was going on. At the end of the day, the Westerners hijacked the whole project. So now, we the artists, when we are releasing songs because we just love to release our songs. It is our passion. And more especially when you are in the game, you can't give up. You get the point? If you are in the game and you are young, you can't give up. So in answering that particular question you asked me now, it is difficult because the society now, nobody is your fan anymore. If there was a division of labor before, in this year program, you see about 1,000 people watching you. But now, 1,000 people are doing the same thing you are doing. So nobody wants to watch you. Everybody wants to be the one to be watched. You get the point? So it is very difficult this particular time around because everybody wants to be a musician. Everybody now is a musician. So nobody is valuing you as a musician anymore. You get the point? Everybody wants to be a DJ.
Yes.
Nobody is valuing a professional DJ anymore. So this is the problem we are facing at this particular moment. Then the people that I told you about that have hijacked the industry, they are the one making the money. Because just imagine when about 1,000 of us release an album and we could give the album to CD Baby. And we could pay about 35 euros or $35 or $19. Times $19 to 1,000 artists. Times $35 to 19 artists, 1,000 artists that released an album. And this album that we just released, we are not making even 5 euro from this network. Somebody was telling me the last time that there was a Nigerian artist that made about 40,000 euros through CD Baby. I told the person, why is that artist not playing music anymore? If I can make 40,000 euros through my music, through CD Baby or eTune, why am I leaving show business? Why am I not being very popular in the whole street? So you can see that. You can see that we are deceiving ourselves. We deceive ourselves so much, especially the Africans. And when you look at now in the United States, where the show business was more grounded at before, they've went low. They've gone low. Because they observed, they understood what to go on, they understood what is going on. So in conclusion of the answer to your question, it is difficult now because if your fans should be 1,000 people, it is now divided into 50. So your fan now, you are sharing fans with about 50 people. I think you get the point. So it is, we are in a competition. We are in a very long race. We are in a very long race. That is exactly what the guy that you just interviewed, the South American guy that you just interviewed, was telling you that nobody wants to discuss the internal problem show business is facing. So we are just releasing our album. To make it short, I'm just releasing my album out there, trying to satisfy my fans, try to wait for God time to say, look, in this part of the world where you are, you've paid your dues, you pay your dues in Africa, you come to this part of the world, you're paying your dues, that I'm going to bless you one way or the other one day from a strange person that I may not know. You get the point? But in the other way around, I must say thank you to people like you, people like ADGS, people like Alice Girl, Afro Explosion, people like DJ Real from Nigeria, people like DJ Onti, people like DJ Randy, people like Buditi Afro Hour. Most of these guys that have been there projecting us. You get the point. I must have to say thank you, because at least I say that for now, these are the energy, these are the materials we have. You guys are the materials that we have now that at least we'll be able to project. Or if not, we are going to be the artists, be the one to ask ourselves questions, be the one to answer ourselves. And it has already started happening. It has already started happening. You get the point. So this is where Jarrett in the other way around is doing very well, because Jarrett is going everywhere at the moment. Despite that, I've not been able to. I'm not in a hurry. You know, in the industry, I'm not in a hurry. When you release an album stays like 6 months before you start making waves. You get the point. I'm not in a hurry that I just release an album now. I want to become like Wizkid. I want to become like Davido overnight. No, it is not. It is not done like that. It is a gradual process. It is a gradual process. You know, you take it one by one. It will start digesting. Before you know it, it is picking up. You get the point. This is the kind of education I get through entertainment industry. It doesn't happen just. Remember, Send Down the Rain. Majak Fachet, Send Down the Rain, right?
Yeah.
Tabansi Records brought the video for complete 8 months. Only the video Send Down the Rain was playing on TV stations. No CD is not in the market. Nothing was in the market. Only the video was playing for complete 6 to 8 months before he dropped the music in the market. You get the ideology. So, but today people want it now. They want it now. When you release an album now, everything is just happening now. I know it's not done like that. So I'm not in a hurry about Jarrett. Jarrett is doing, at the moment, Jarrett is doing absolutely very well. And I have all the ideology to promote Jarrett, and I'm doing it as an old school in the industry. I'm doing it. I'm reaching out to those I can reach out. I have a lot of calls, a lot of emails, a lot of people who are interested in promoting Jarrett. But you know, already everybody has opened an app. Everybody has a network in the internet. Everybody's a promoter, and everybody wants to promote your music, and the next thing they want you to pay is money. You know, so everybody is a promoter now, you know, and promoter on internet. You get the point. And everybody wants you now. If you drop an album, artist is a stupid man, you know, a stupid woman. As soon as you drop an album, they will start, you know, if the song is a little bit okay, they will start writing you, want to promote your song, and the next thing they give you bill. So imagine when you are going to promote a song with about 20 promoters, and they're giving you bill. You can imagine as an artist, and nobody is calling you for a concert. Nobody is calling you to come and play a concert and make money. Nobody is calling you to come and take money somewhere and you know, say, okay, look, man, we want you to come and play a concert. We're going to pay you 1,000 euros, and that's good for you, man. We like your song. Nobody. Everybody wants you to release an album. Everybody wants you to release an album, bring money and give to them, and that is it. And you will just be monkey the walk, then babu the chop. That is exactly the ideology. The monkey is walking, then babu is chopping. So we have overgrown that ideology. We have overgrown that age, and we have to discuss this issue, because this issue is one of the issues that is holding us backward. You get the point.
Nice. Do you produce this Jarrett, or who produced this Jarrett, and how come about the beats and all that? Just a little bit, lighten us a bit there before we jump into other place. The Jarrett.
Okay, Jarrett is 2 versions. Another Jarrett is dropping. It's called Jarrettonic Money. The next,
oh boy,
Gyrotonic Money is dropping.
Oh boy. Damn.
So it was through Gyrotonic Money that this Gyrota drop now came out from. It was through one of the baddest producer in Nigeria at the moment, Ostaino the Banga Man. You know, Ostaino was the one who listened to my Gyrotonic Money, and he now told me he can create something from Gyrotonic Money to like South African kind of music. So I gave him the opportunity to do that when I was in Nigeria. So he did it, and when I listened to it, it was sounding like there was one South African tune that he directed the gyrate to. I told him, no, I don't want to sound like, because one thing about me is this: I don't like to sound like anybody. I want to sound like CK Wood. You know, I want to sound like CK Wood. Whenever you hear my sound, you know, it's me. You get the point? You know. So I told him I don't want to sound like someone else. So he said, okay, what do I want him to do? I said, okay, you have to remove this, you have to remove that. That make the song to sound like that particular South African legend. So he did it. And I told him what he's gonna do, what he's gonna add to get the song the way I want it. And he did it. And he's a very nice, he's a very good producer, because he advised me on my lyrics. He advised me on what to say, how to say it, how to put it, so that it will go into the system of Nigeria, you know, current industry. You get the point, you know. So I listened to him and I did it just like that, and that was the song. Then I dropped the voice. I didn't even drop the I didn't drop the final voice before I left. I just did a kind of a guard voice. I did a guard voice, and he took the guard voice. He said he's going to use the guard voice. That guard voice is okay for him, and that's okay. Fine, go ahead and use the guard voice. And he used the guard voice and produced the song and send it down, and that's it. So it was produced by Ostaino the Banga Man. Yeah, and I featured him. I featured him too in the song. Like I told you, the song is for DJs. Gyrate is for DJs. You get the point. And if the DJs didn't want to take Gyrate and play it, then I have no worries. So, but at the moment, most DJs that got that song are really banging the song. The DJs that accepted the song, they accept. Even up to now, some DJs are sending me emails to send the song. So I'm not going to say anything wrong against the DJs, professional DJs, good-hearted DJs, because there are what they call DJ and DJ and DJ. You get the point. The professional DJs and DJs who have a good heart, who knows what they're doing as a business, as a fun, as a passion, they are calling for the song. You get the point, because music is a spiritual business. Music is a emotional business. It's a love business. It's not a business of negativity. It's not a business of enviness. It's not a business of anger. It's not a business of racism or tribalism. Even white people play Gyrate. The Gyrate is played in Russia. Gyrate is played in Iraq. Gyrate is played in Afghanistan. Gyrate is played in Syria. I have fans from all this part of the countries. You get the point. Ghana, you get the point. So you can see that music is not enviness. It's not tribalism. It's not segregation. It's not racism. It has to do with passion. It has to be with love. It has to be with emotions. That is music. So when you are a very bad person, if you are a very bad person, you don't need to go into music. If your heart is not clean, if your heart is bad, don't go into entertainment, because you're not going to score anything in entertainment. Instead, you're going to be destroying entertainment. So that is what I want to say about that at the moment. DJs are absolutely beautiful. ADJs are doing their best. You can see on internet, all through our internet, everywhere. DJ Alice Girl is doing beautiful. DJ Buriki is doing on his own. I watched him on Wednesday. He's doing good. DJ Randy is hammering it there. DJ Most Wanted, DJ Ike is there doing his DJ on T. Most of the DJs, DJ Faith, Omo from Italy, most of the DJs are perfectly doing well. Marvelous, DJ Marvelous, DJ D1 from Spain, most of the DJs I know. Then from Nigeria, DJ Real, DJ Kachif the Flat from London, most of the DJs are picking up because these are the guys. They want to have compilation. They want to have new songs in their library. They don't want to like, because this person is from Ghana, I'm not going to play his music because he's from Ghana, or because this person is from Zimbabwe, I'm not going to play his music because he's from Zimbabwe. You have, as a DJ, as a professional DJ, you need to have all the music, both even high life, even a cappella. You need to have them because you never know the crowd you'll be playing for. You never know what they may want. You may be playing now, somebody, the crowd you're playing is dominated by Arab people. They will tell you to play them one song from Turkey. And you tell them you don't have it, you're not a DJ. You get the point.
Nice.
They may be inviting you in a crowd where they are dominated by Hindus, and they will tell you, oh, please, you have an Indian music. You say you don't have it. You're not a DJ. So the people must know the meaning of DJ. People must know what is DJing. And those who are singing must know what is singing, what is music. What am I doing? Am I doing music because I just want to, I want my neighbor to, a girl that is my neighbor to like me because I'm aware. Let me give you an example. Aware. I wear hip hop. Hey, yeah, man. You know, is that why you're doing music? Yeah, man. Is that why you're doing music? Are you doing music because you want to educate the society? You want to create awareness that for the people to learn what they didn't know, or you want to pin a pin down, so that when you die like Bob Marley, like Michael Jackson, you have something, people will have something to talk about you. So why are you doing music? So these are the points. So in terms of DJs, DJ Singer, you guys are doing great. DJ Neptune as well. Most of the DJs, I can't be mentioning all of them here. DJ Bongo Bongo is handling Berlin. You see that? So we are fine. We are fine with the guys.
Do you plan promoting it also in Nigeria, or are you also only focusing on EU?
Well, I've done with Nigeria is a market. Nigeria is a market, but unfortunately, the current situation in Nigeria is not convincing. It's not convincing us to invest. You get the point. I wouldn't want to invest where I'm not going to be benefiting anymore. I can give my songs to anybody who want to play it. But the platform in Nigeria, in terms of entertainment industry, is not abused. So if I am doing any promotion that is not paying me, I'm not going to do it. If I'm going to anywhere that is not paying me, I'm not going to do it. So Nigeria is a market for us, is a beautiful place for us to promote our music, but the platform is difficult for us now to promote our music in Nigeria from Europe. At the moment, I have a very good Samaritan, a very nice guy who is a promoter as well. He listened to Jarrett and he was in love. There are about 2 of them or 3 of them in Nigeria. There are about 4 of them. One is from Oshu State, the other one from Lagos State, another one from Lagos State, another one from eastern part of Nigeria. They listened to the song or through social media, and they were really interested in handling the song in Nigeria. But I was the one who is taking defense because I know what it takes. You get the point? For me to hand over my project into your hand, for you to handle in Nigeria. So if you think my song is good, I advise you to look for a market for me. Look for somebody who is going to invest in my song. And I can give you my song, we make a deal, and I sign a contract, and you pay me off, and you take up the project. Yeah, but most of them are traceable. Well, at the end of the day, there was one out of all that volunteered himself out of the love of the music, out of knowing who I was before, to promote the song. And that person is nobody than DJ Real. DJ Real from Nigeria. DJ Real, you can see some posters. He has already started making some mix with his songs, using my picture, making some mix already. You understand? And he has already started working, you know. So I will advise, I'm very happy that I got someone who could be able to understand me, understand the challenges that is we are facing at the moment in the entertainment industry, who actually brought himself out to say, look, man, I'm going to help you to circulate this song as long as I can circulate it. And I know CK Wooden, you are going to play concert in Nigeria, a very big concert in Nigeria. We're going to organize it. We're going to plan everything. We're going to put you. We're going to take you to Calabar Carnival. He has a lot of plans, you know, and he's working seriously towards that. You get the point. So me now, it is my duty now. It is my duty now to see how he's working, for me to say, take 500,000, take 100,000, take 50,000, take 20,000 for your support. You get the point.
The industry, because you have talked about Niger industry not being the way it used to be. Things have changed in Niger industry down there. Here in EU, at least you have been here for a long time now, and here you understand the system, how the system works. Are the industry here better than Niger industry, or are the industry here also the same like the Niger industry?
You cannot compare it, because Niger-based industry is an industry of the roots. Is an industry of the roots. The EU industry is a crossover. It's called crossover industry. You get the point. That's one thing some people don't want to understand. When we are in Nigeria playing music, a recording company will tell you, if you play a music, you have to play a music that is going to be crossover music, so that music can be able to play outside the country. So if music is not a crossover music, the foreigners will not understand what you're saying, because you're not going to bring hip hop to America. From Nigeria, you can't take hip hop to America. You're not going to sell. I don't know if you get the point. We're not going to, so you cannot compare it. That's why you see, if a local musician from Nigeria come here, you see everybody will go there and start clapping for him. They will even spend money, pay him a lot of money. Even an artist that is begging to eat in Nigeria, if you come here, you see our people, they will troop in their number, because we don't love ourselves. We don't really like ourselves. If that person they pay money for stay here for 1 month, nobody will talk to him again. Everybody will see him as a rubbish. Because he comes from Nigeria, everybody want to go and associate. Everyone want to go and show up. Everybody want to go and... So these are the problems. We are facing a very big political... We are bringing show business into political mentality. That is Nigerian political system, whereby we don't want to be organized. We don't want to think about where we're coming from, where we're going, what we want. We don't know what we want. We have disrespect for the industry. So this is the major problem the industry is facing at the moment. So I said Nigeria industry is more profitable at the moment than EU industry, because all of us here are just joking. We are just joking in the industry. We are joking. Nobody is making money here. Everybody just buying Zara, buying all these clothes and wear and be making noise and be showcasing on social media. Nobody is making goddamn money in the industry. You get the point? And this is our own fault, because we are trying to abuse the industry.
I just want to ask one straight question. Do you think Niger EU or the artists in this EU, that EU have enough artists that can host a show and kill it like Niger artists, like those ones who bring from Nigeria? Do you think that we have artists that is ready, that is doing it? that is sung, that you must dance is sung. Those, you know, do you think that EU has such standard of artists that can lock up a show and kill it?
The question you're asking me is like you asking me, does Nigeria have a reggae musician that can sing like Buju Banton and make up a show like Buju Banton from Jamaica? When you know that Majek Fache can go on stage, Ras Kimono will go on stage, Oris Wiliki will go on stage, when reggae music was reggae music, when they've not abused the industry in Nigeria. You get a point. In this particular EU industry, there are musicians who are, their profession is music. I listen, when it comes to rap, I listen to Tip. I listen one time to Tip. When you listen to Tip, there's no difference between somebody who is Nigeria singing than Tip. Somebody who, there's no rapper in Nigeria that can stand Tip. You get the point? I don't know who Tip is. I've not seen him before, but I know he lives in this Europe, and he's a good artist. You get the point? Okay, look at in female category now. Look at Sandy Mora. I mean, yeah, Sandy Mora and SD Lioness, and there's another lady too. They were doing well in female categories, but the platform is not giving them the opportunity. Look at, you know, because in the music industry there are categories. There are categories. When I have to mention few musicians that have it, like The Cross has his own identity. When you hear The Cross, you know, this is The Cross. When you hear CK Wooden, you know, this is CK Wooden. When you hear SD Lioness, you know, this is SD Lioness. Now, the two tigers were trying to do what his peers were doing. And they are there doing their thing, and they're doing well. And look at Onanana, he has his own studio. He's performed. So the last time I watched his some concert he did, the crowd, that was amazing. Look at Nayo. Nayo is a young artist who's supposed to be a prince in the industry. He needs a support to be able to bring it up, because we are going. As we are growing, the young one needs to be coming up. So, and the young ones need to know that these are the old ones. You don't need to compete with the old ones. You need to respect the old ones so that you will be able to become old. Because if you don't respect the old, you're not going to be old. So this is the way it is. So now, now the issue is this: the EU has potentials, but the problem the EU is having is what they call sentiment, tribalism, politics. That Nigerian political mentality, we brought it here. We're using it here. In Nigeria, I used to perform Lekki Sun Splash. In Lekki Sun Splash, the organizer is a Yoruba man. He's a Yoruba man. But he brings in Oliver the Cook. He brings in Dan Maria Jos from the north. He brings in Wasia in the Macha. He brings in Pasuma. He brings in Makoku. He brings in some musicians, Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Then he brings us, the young ones, Blackie, Boy Chikasen, which is me, CK Wooden, Junior and Pretty, people like Plantation Boys. That's when Two-Face were in Plantation Boys. You bring them to open the stage. We come and open stage for all these big artists. They pay us. If they're going to be paying Oliver the Cook 100,000, they will pay us like 10,000, 20,000. We come and open the stage. You see, now we are coming up. We are growing. These people are fed. We are coming up, and this is how they could be able to get new artists. This is how they could be able to get brand new artists. You get the point? Coming up. All this Wizkid, Davido, TY7, they didn't go pass through what we, the professional musicians, pass through. They just came back from America or from wherever they came from, and somebody just handed them up, and because they had the opportunity, had the money, and at that particular time there was opportunity, there was foreign investors, there was somebody just picked them up and make them, and they became who they are. I tell you something, DJ Singer. If you want to make CK Wooden now to become like Wizkid or Davido, it is easy. is just an investment propaganda. If you want to make HD Lioness the best singer like T.Y. Savage, it is easy because she has the energy, she has the song. You can do it. It's just a question of packaging, promotion. Package an artist, promote an artist, talk good about an artist. Don't criticize an artist. Don't talk negative things about artists. Promote an artist, talk good about. That's one thing I like about Tony Air. When you see Tony Air presenting an artist on his program, you will see the joy in him. You will see the way he will present the artist. See the way you talk about artists. You see the way the romance. You see the way he will. Even if you don't know that artist, you will like to know the artist. But some people are doing like we are running a competition. So in this EU industry, bro, in this EU industry, the Nigerian artists, they are singing problematic music. What they're singing is, make God bless my mother, make God give me money, say, this is stuff I don't too much. That's what they're singing there. That is not what the white man wants to hear. The white man wants to hear love, want to hear unity, want to hear peace. He doesn't want to hear how God is going to punish your enemy, how God is going to punish somebody, how God is going to kill your mama, your papa. The white man doesn't want to hear that. I didn't get the point. The Western world don't want to hear violent music. Because if they understand what you're thinking, they will put you, they will deport you back from where you come from. If you are coming from Nigeria, to come here and sing that God go. Do you remember when Osofia came to Holland and sing I go chop your money? What man I go chop it? That is not what happened. Do you remember when Osofia come and sing that his music in Holland? Do you remember what happened? He came from Nigeria, he came to sing rubbish, and the white man asked, what is he talking about? They explained to him. The next thing, they brought police and pick him up. And they put so many people. This is what I'm talking about.
Yes. That is true. All right.
This is what I'm talking about. Our people don't want to understand it.
All right.
Okay, excuse me. I want to ask you. Excuse me. I want to ask you. I want to ask you a question. How many? Let EU promoters and EU artists, let them ask themselves, how many promoters in Nigeria is bringing you from Europe to come and play in Nigeria? But they can go to America and bring an expired artist, pay him a lot of money to come and perform in Nigeria. Yes. You know me, I'm a very serious activist. I'm a very serious activist. I don't care who you are. I will tell you the truth in your face. Nigerian promoters and the investors, how many times have they called Europe here and said, we want to bring EU artists to come and perform in Nigeria. We want to present EU artists in Nigeria for Nigerian fans. How many times? But they will go to America and bring Jaru that has expired for a long time. Bring all the artists that have expired in long time, bring them in Nigeria, pay them millions of naira. Because we affect people.
Because that's one roundup. I want to ask you, what advice, what do you think that EU industry need to do? Although you have shifting in those places in different places today. But I just want to ask you, what do you think, that we need to do or they need to do for things to be going well? What improvements do you think that they need to improve? Where do you think they need to improve from? Just a short one.
One thing I must have to say, one thing I have to say, we have a problem first. We have to know that our home, where we come from, is not in peace. And if our home is not in peace, there's no place we are that we're in peace. So this is one thing I want every Nigerian Europe-based artist to know. When our home is not in peace, we are not in peace here, because you don't expect me, if your father and my father is fighting, you don't expect me and you to be eating in the same cup, because my father will engineer me, your father will engineer you. I don't know if you get the point. It's a proverb. You get the point. So what I'm trying to say is this: if our home, if we cannot be able to think about what we can do to bring peace in our home, make where we come from to have what they called the same way it was before, when we skid them, they banned them, all these people you're talking about blow. If we cannot bring back that kind of unity, that kind of understanding again in Nigeria, my brother, I don't think anything we're doing in diaspora is working because the people are not taking us serious. They're not taking us serious. They're not going to take us serious. And you can see it is affecting us individually here. And if anybody pretend that all is well, it's a lie. All is not well. We have problems. All we are doing is suffering and smiling. We're just forcing ourselves, trying to live, trying to do things, you know, wasting money and doing all sorts of things. And even me, I'm getting tired of the whole ideology. I'm getting tired. Maybe I will turn a DJ very soon and start asking the musicians to bring their music and I play for them. Yes, you get the point. You know, so these are maybe
we are living. What is that needs to be changed, and how do we change it?
Well, first of all, I need to oppose you for your ideology, because if Nigeria artists can change South Africa, if they can fight to free Mandela from the prison, then I don't see the reason why they cannot fight to free their country. Because when Liberia was in war, Nigerians went to fight for Liberia to liberate them, to free them. Nigeria went to fight. All Nigerian musicians sing together. They come together and sing to free Mandela, and they got this freedom. So if Nigerians are saying Nigerian problem, they cannot solve it, they cannot do it, then we too in this diaspora, we cannot solve it, because even at your working place, nobody respects you. Nobody values you anymore. It is a very simple arithmetic. If you're not facing it, I'm facing it. Few people are facing it. You get the point? They don't respect you no matter who you are. As long as they know you are from this place, they don't respect you. They don't value you. And even we, the Nigerians, in fact, let me make it simple, very simple. We have a problem which we brought from Africa, from our country to this place, which is lack of unity, lack of understanding, and lack of respect. We don't respect each other. We don't value each other. We don't like what we are, who we are. We don't like what we have. This is the problem. And the only solution they have is what I've said before, that we have to collectively understand each other, respect each other, develop what they call loving each other and valuing each other. That is the only way we can move forward. Coming together as one body, try to respect each other, try to respect what we do, try to love ourselves, you know, and try to think positive in what we're doing, and say, if it's DJ Singer, like you are doing your program now, everybody will join your program. They're not going to say, it's DJ Singer. Who is that guy? I don't know him. I don't care. He's a Nigerian. He's a Nigerian like you. You know, let us watch his program. Everybody come watch your program. If DJ Buditi is doing, everybody come there. There will be no segregation. There will be no insult. There is no disrespect. If DJ Alice Girl is doing from Uganda, everybody watch. This is what it is. Then you see that the white people will start joining us, because they know we are together. We love each other. But when everybody is cut and right, the white people will not come to us. They don't like it. That is the point.
That is why
in a place I work, in a place,
because
at a place I work, just even at your working place, you will see that the Arab people are more united. And they get more respect, even when they are doing some wrong things. They get more respect than you, that is a black man that is not united, that everybody is on his own. So it is difficult for an Arab person to get a quick notice from working place or get sacked from working place, because they are united. They can keep themselves. But the black people are not united. We are separated. So it is difficult to hang us out. It's difficult. This is what I'm trying to talk about. So in the industry here, I've already voiced it that I've already said it, that now in the industry here, you cannot, a tree does not make a forest. It's not possible. So we must have to know that we are one people. We have one blood. We are brothers and sisters. We should work together as one people, unitedly as one people. We should move like one people to be able to show an example, to welcome the white people. I know one white lady in this Europe who has been supporting blacks. I don't know if you are watching it. All the white people, because sometimes I keep monitoring what is going on in the industry. Most of the white people who, when we came up with this Afrobeat entertainment thing, most of the white people who were crazy about us, supporting us. All of them now has withdrawn. Watch. I don't know if take note of it. Most of them has withdrawn. They're no more supporting us. They're no more carrying us on their head. You know. Why? Because the attitude they see in us. You cannot be supporting a divided home. It's not possible. Why people does not want to come in a place where you are divided? You are one people, but you are divided. They are not secure. But if you people are together, they will be secure. They will even bring their brothers and sisters.
The ambassador himself.
And we stop unnecessary competition. We stop unnecessary competition, because if you are DJ-Singa, you can never be CK Woody. You understand? If I'm CK Woody, I can never be DJ-Singa. So we have a different destiny entirely. Get the point? Unnecessary competition, that is what is killing Nigeria EU industry. Competition. You want to be more than somebody. You can never be more than somebody because you don't have the same destiny.
Exactly.
You get the point?
Exactly.
Do your thing.
Exactly. Exactly. Shout out to whoever you want to shout out to, so that we can round it up. All right.
So first of all, I want to shout out to you and to your management, Ghetto Sound Entertainment. I want to shout out to your DJ that just premiered my song yesterday, or I mean on Thursday, if I'm right. Unfortunately, I was not there when it was going on. I want to shout out to all the beautiful people that are watching. I don't see them. I don't know who is there now, but I know Onana was there, but that was my blood brother from the same town, my blood brother. And Nayo, my prince, the future superstar, is there. I bless him. I don't know if SD Lioness is still there. I don't know. Most of the people are there that I'm not seeing at the moment. If I don't mention your name, DJ Auntie, you know, I don't know. Most of the people that are there that I don't mention their name. Please forgive me. I want to tell you that CK Wooden is one of the positive guy that you can never afford to miss. I want to promise you that I love you guys, and I will do everything possible to symbolize your feelings to be the best feelings ever. I want to say shout out to all the DJs all over Europe, Nigeria, Asia, who has been supporting CK Wooden. I want to say God bless you. God bless you. Don't misunderstand my topic. I'm always very blunt. I try to say it the way it is. I want to say congratulations, and I want to say thank you and Merry Christmas in advance to you. I want to say to all my colleagues, musicians, I want to say God bless you, especially to SD Lioness. This lady has been so lovely to me, and she has been very helpful. The last time I went to Italy for the award night, she has been there trying to be very friendly and very helpful. I want to say your new single with DJ Randy is a bomber, is a banger, man, and it's going far. I wish you guys all the blessings of life. I wish all the musicians that are doing it well in EU industry, I wish you all the very best. All the promoters, try to put your hands together and understand the industry so that we all can benefit from it. You know, all the managers who say who want to go into management, try to go into management without sentiment. Manage people because of the entertainment to be able to bring fun into the society, and make sure that you are busy doing something in this part of the world where we are. Don't disrespect the system. Make sure you are humble with the system. Get your job, even if you're doing music, get a job so they'll be able to put food on your table and waiting for the music to pay us. And that is the only thing I have to say now. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. I'm not going to be on this program again till next year. And I want to say, God bless everyone. DJ Tikitaka, you've been wonderful. We love you. We appreciate you. We love the time you're spending for us. We want to say Merry Christmas to you. God bless you. And Jarrett.